Hey guys, Mixed Media Girl here. So today we're going to be doing some fall themed resin coasters with real pressed leaves. I got these from a store on Etsy called Nature's Pressed. So I'll go ahead and post the link in the description. No guarantee on their products necessarily, but I've bought a bunch of pressed flowers from them and I love them. I'm using these resin coaster molds. These are silicone from Just For You Online UK. They're my favorite mold makers. And then I'm trying out this new, it's a silicone measuring cup, also from Just For You Online UK. And it comes with this silicone stir stick and some other silicone cups, which I think this is an awesome concept so that you really don't end up wasting like any plastic cups. I generally use some like plastic mixing cups, which I can reuse a bunch of times, but eventually you can't. So this just seems like it'll be a bit easier. All right, so I'm using Stone Coat Countertops Art Coat, and this has like maximum UV protection. It has about an hour work time, and it is able to withstand very hot drinks. So it is my personal favorite. I'm sure there are others that you can use, but this is the one I've been using for forever, and it is perfect. I'm putting just a little bit in these molds because this is not a casting resin. It's not meant to be poured very deep. So I put just a thin layer in each of these molds. I am going to go ahead and let them sit for a bit so that the air bubbles can kind of pop up. Then we'll hit it with the heat gun, and then we're going to go ahead and put the leaves in there. And then after that is fully dry, we'll put another layer of the resin on top of that. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So I'm going to hit this with a heat gun and get out as many air bubbles as possible. I'm not using a torch because a torch can actually ruin your silicone mold. So I'm using my Amtake heat gun. I'm not going to use it on the highest heat, probably about medium high. And here we go. So that got most of the air bubbles out, but one other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this with some 91% isopropyl alcohol. And this does have just a smidge of a teal mica powder in it. You can, of course, just use some without any mica powder in it. But I like the little tiny bit of sheen that it gives it. And that alcohol actually helps to also remove air bubbles. So, moving right along, go ahead and add the leaves. Now, I'm not entirely decided if I want to actually only do 2 of these coasters or if I actually have enough leaves to do all 4. So I'm going to start with 1 and kind of play around with it a little bit and go from there. And remember, we're going to have another layer of resin going over this. So I'm not too worried about making it flat or anything like that. I'm just basically setting it in that resin. All right, so this is just one of my sets of leaves. So it looks like I'll just be doing 2 coasters with this set, which is fine. I'll go ahead and use these other coasters for something else. I'll just move them out of the way for now. And I'm going to try to make this second one at least closely match that one. And these are pretty much the same leaves in here, in each of these packets. So they may not be identical, of course, because they're real leaves. And one thing I'm going to do is actually peel off some of the stems a bit more. Okay, so that's really all there is to it. It's a very simple project. I am going to let this dry, then I'm going to put one more thin layer of resin over it, and I'll come back and show you when it is all done. Okay, we're back. So I went ahead and demolded these. I think they're just gorgeous. They even look pretty cool from the back, but definitely better from the front, I think. And then I thought I'd show you guys these other little flower ones that I did with the other two, which also look beautiful both sides. So there you have it, some fall leaf coasters. Really simple project. Check out all the links in the description for the materials. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you all next time.